1217 as amended.
The clerk will report the title of the resolution.
House Resolution 1217, resolution honoring Fort Drum soldiers of the 10th Mountain Division for their past and continuing contributions to the security of the United States.
Pursuant to the rule, the gentleman from New York, Mr. Owens, and the gentleman from Alabama, Mr. Rogers, each will control 20 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentleman from New York.
Myself such time as I might consume and ask unanimous consent that all members have 5 legislative days within which to revise and extend their remarks on the resolutions under consideration.
Without objection, so ordered. The gentleman is recognized.
The United States Army's 10th Mountain Division, stationed on Fort Drum, New York, has a long and storied history of defending the American way of life. The 10th Mountain Division was first activated as the 10th Light Division on July 13, 1943 at Camp Hale, Colorado. From there, the brave soldiers who made up the 10th Mountain Division's first unit immediately began a rigorous training regimen designed to prepare for the imminent invasion of Axis-controlled Europe. They first entered combat in January of 1945 as they were deployed to the North Appian Mountains in Italy opposite battle-hardened German troops, which marked the beginning of the relentless drive to liberate Italy from the clutches of the enemy. As the nature of warfare has changed throughout the decades, the 10th Mountain Division has adapted to defend the nation against foreign threats. From its work as a training division preparing soldiers for Cold War service, to deployments in West Germany, Somalia, Mogadishu, and Haiti, and the current war and terror in Iraq and Afghanistan, the 10th Mountain Division has served to maintain both national and global stability. On February 13, 1985, the 10th Mountain Division was activated in the heart of the North Country at Fort Drum. Following the September 11th attacks, units of the 10th Mountain Division were deployed in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. Since then, the unit has played a role in major offenses throughout the war on terror that have brought stability to embattled areas in the Middle East. For more than 65 years, the brave men and women and their families who make up the 10th Mountain Division have endured untold sacrifices to make the nation safer and more secure. Mr. Speaker, I stand here today to recognize the achievements of the soldiers serving in the 10th Mountain Division, as well as citizen soldiers of the Army Reserve and National Guard who have fought with the 10th Mountain Division during its 60-year history. I would like to thank the family members of the 10th Mountain for their tireless service and sacrifice on behalf of the United States, and I commend the North Country community for their unwavering support of Fort Drum and the men and women serving in uniform. Finally, I speak for the House of Representatives when I offer my condolences to the family and friends of the 10th Mountain Division soldiers who have given the ultimate sacrifice in the defense of freedom. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentleman from New York reserves the balance of his time. Gentleman from Alabama.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to yield myself such time as I may consume.
Gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise in support of House Resolution 1217 as amended, which honors the Fort Drum soldiers of the 10th Mountain Division.